You know, when I think about Larry, I think about the impact that he had on the student athletes and his lasting legacy with the saying, keep on keeping on. He wrote that on the board as we were walking out of the locker room one last time, and I think how proper and how meaningful that was. During the last few years, I think we all can admit it's been quite a struggle in so many different ways. But I know I think about his words often, keep on keeping on, and I know when I speak with the student athletes that he coached, they talk about it as well.
So my favorite memory of Larry, had just gotten a job with the U.S. national team, and Larry and I sit down. This is the first time we're sitting down in the office, and he looks at me and goes, "We got this." And I remember nothing else had been exchanged at this point. This was, first words out of his mouth, first words out of my mouth, and I just remember thinking, this moment, now looking back, completely summarizes Larry, who he was as a person, who he was as a coach. He had a way of lightening the air in a room. He had a way of lightening the air at a practice. He was there for the athletes whenever they needed him. He was there for me as a coach whenever I needed him. But I do think that Larry was one of the most outstanding coaches I've had the honor and pleasure of working with.
I was blessed with the opportunity to work with Larry on the women's national team during his time as assistant coach. My time with Larry, though some may consider short, was incredibly impactful. Larry was a legend in all sense of the word. He exuded a calm confidence that radiated around him. He had a way of putting people at ease and removing stress. He used his experiences as a former player, as a father, and as a member of the military. He listened, he was patient, he was honest, he was kind. He brought a balance to the group. He had a way of reading energy and people. He knew when to inject and create a sense of urgency and when to simply listen. He knew when to laugh. He valued relationships and reached people at their core. I am honored to have been able to spend time and work with such a legend of the game, a legend for USA field hockey, a man of strength, love, and kindness. Congrats, Larry.
First and foremost, Larry Amar was an outstanding passer. He had the incredible ability to routinely make plays that broke lines, jump-started our attack, and relieved pressure. He was truly our connector both on and off the field. Playing with skill was his preference, but he definitely had the ability to play with physicality if the situation demanded it, and was seemingly always in control of every situation, whether double-teamed or the focal point of the opposition. As a leader, we needed his skills. We had a lot of fire on the team, a lot of teammates who played with tremendous emotion, and Larry's composure on the field never wavered. He had his own fire, of course, a burning desire to be the best, a will to win, but he led by example and was a grounding presence for us all. I always say that it was as if he was playing in the eye of the hurricane. The action just seemed a little bit slower. The pressure seemed a little bit less. He just had the ability to be cool and calm in every situation. Those are just a few of the gifts that made Larry Amar a really special player for the U.S. program for a decade and have led him all the way to the stage tonight. All of us miss Larry. We wish that he was here in person, but we know he is in spirit. Congratulations to Larry and his family for this richly deserved honor.